So our next speaker is our student speaker, Joseph D'Amico. Joseph D'Amico is an accounting student. He is graduating summa cum laude, and he has a 4.0, so I'm very proud of. And he also is heading off to an auditing position at PricewaterhouseCoopers, which is a very prized position for accounting. So, Joe, I'll spotlight you, and you can take it away.
All right, well, thank you, Professor Bono, for the wonderful introduction, and thank you to Professors Pasquale, Basile, Yang, Morrill, and Bono for the opportunity to speak on behalf of my classmates in the School of Business and Management. It is truly an honor to be here representing all of you. First and foremost, I would like to say congratulations to my fellow seniors in the class of 2020. We finally made it. Although senior year may not have gone exactly as expected, this is still a great accomplishment that we should all be very proud of. Next, I would like to thank my parents, my siblings Megan and Damon, the rest of my family, my friends, and all of the amazing staff and faculty at Emmanuel for their help and support over the past few years. I could not have made it this far without all of you. A special thanks to my good friend and roommate, Ian Tate, for keeping me on track and focused this year, even when I started to come down with a case of acute senioritis. Well, I always hoped to have the honor of addressing my classmates at the conclusion of our college careers. I just never envisioned myself sitting at my parents' house when doing so. Obviously, this is a very strange time for all of us. I never thought that when I left for spring break, I would not set foot in the classroom again, and I am sure that I am not alone in that sentiment. In a way, however, I think that the ongoing pandemic could be a good learning experience for us. There is no doubt in my mind that Emmanuel College has been great to us as students and has done as good a job as any at preparing its graduates for the future. With that being said, there is really no preparation for the unpredictable and innumerable surprises that life can throw your way. Calvin Coolidge once said, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not, genius will not, education will not. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent." Although this pandemic will end, life will always throw another curveball when you least expect it. And even if you strike out, do not give up. Keep your head held high, for you can only see the light at the end of the tunnel if you press on through the darkness. Along with persistence, another thing we can all take from our senior year is the importance of becoming adaptive. 20 years ago, the internet was seen as a fad. 10 years ago, artificial intelligence was the stuff of science fiction. Who knows what the world will even look like in another 10 years? Things will change in ways we cannot even fathom. But isn't that kind of the point? I mean, our entire lives have changed in the last 2 months. And yet, here we are, still graduating. Our world became a world in which we couldn't learn in class anymore, we couldn't study with our friends anymore, and we couldn't even be sure that there would be a graduation. Instead of giving up, we adapted. Students had to learn how to become more independent outside of the typical classroom structure. So we did. We attended Zoom lectures and did group projects over FaceTime. We stayed on top of our work, knowing that there was no formal facilitation other than the deadlines that kept popping up on EC Learn. We were forced to adapt. Hopefully, this is an experience that we can carry with us for the rest of our lives. When things change rapidly and suddenly your life seems unrecognizable, remember the spring of 2020. After everything that has transpired this year, I hope that you can draw upon the strength and perseverance that each of us has found within ourselves this year and use it to push yourself to be successful in life, no matter the circumstances around you. Adapt to your surroundings and thrive. As I wrap up, I would like to leave you with another quote, this one from Rocky Balboa. "It ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward." If you can carry one thing with you from this past semester, it should be to keep taking those hits and keep moving forward. Just know that there is always going to be someone, whether it be family or friend, that has your back. And if nothing else, the Emmanuel community will always be there to support you. So, my fellow graduates, be proud of your accomplishments, be thankful for those that will stand in your corner unconditionally, and embrace whatever challenges your future will bring. It may not seem like it now, but our futures are bright and there for the taking. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2020. You and your family should be extremely proud. Thank you, and best of luck in all your future endeavors. So
Thank you so much for sharing the inspirational words with us. I couldn't have said it better myself. Good try, I guess. So we are going to ask you to put your thoughts and congratulations to your classmates in the chat, and have your own private round of applause at home. As a webinar, I guess we're not able to unlock everybody's microphones. So thank you for all of you for attending today. Thank you all for a great 4 years at Emmanuel College. We are looking forward to celebrating with you on campus at some point with a more formal commencement. And we just wanted to be sure to recognize you today because we know we've been looking forward to May 16th, 2020 for a really long time. So cheers to you, everybody, and thanks for coming.